evening, everyone. How are you? I am Jad. How are you? So, yeah, been a miserable day today. Chris hasn't been able to go out anywhere, so he's been, finding things to do. So, how are you, Amjad? What did you do with your day? Hang on a minute. I got some by mistake. Yeah. Hiya, Gordo. How are you? I want to word with Gordo because I want to have a go at making bread, but I don't want to make anything too spicy. Hiya, Ruby. How are you? Hiya, Gary. Yeah, because I like the thought when you said you put it in your slow cooker to prove it. Yeah, that sort of piqued my interest. But yeah, I don't want anything too spicy, just something like the cheese, cheddar cheese. Hiya, Gaffer, how are you? So yeah, I like the thought of, like a cheesy bread, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I need to bend your ear. Hiya, Tim. Yeah, Tim's in Manchester. Well, I'm hoping he's in Manchester. Oh dear. I did see Scotty's post about the station in Bristol. I hope it got further than Bristol. So, but yeah. Took the devil in the shot up here. I was just on about you, Scotty, when you posted the picture about, Bristol train station. I says, I just hope it's got further than Bristol train station. So, yeah. Well, I've got some yeast in cupboard. Hiya, Hugh, how are you? Where? Can't see Bill anywhere. Oh, yeah. Yours must be in front of mine because it said, yeah, hiya, Bill, by the way. So yeah. How are you, Hugh? It must be sort of lagging a bit, Bill. Ooh, let's have a look at that, Gordo. Right, spread mixes. Good. That's what I like to hear, Hugh. Mr. P's in kitchen. So I just want, I know Richard isn't here at the moment, but we're a bit behind schedule. Well, at least you got there. Oh, Asda 120. I'll get Chris to get on the case tomorrow, Gordo. Well, you know what they say, Scotty, better late than never. We made red velvet Halloween cupcakes yesterday. But anyway, so yeah. Oh, missed, not listed. But anyway, so I was advised to do the membership thing. So Richard is my first member, so I've got my first membership. So yeah, so if you want perks of being a member, then join.
Does that mean we get cheesecake or something?
Well, no, you get
Maybe muffins.
videos, you know. I'm not like literally posting things out to you. Hiya, Bria. Ooh, that sounds right up my street, Gordo. But I have got loaf tins and everything. It's just the fact that, yeah, baby. What? You know when you go to Asda, yeah. Right, spread mix. What? Right, spread mix. I better write it down, Gordo. Otherwise, you know, we'll be saying, what did you ask me to get last night? So, pizza dough. Ooh.
I make those 2 at a time because I like it really thin.
Now, I prefer a deep pan. So, something to get your teeth into.
Hey, Crypto.
Hi, Crypto. How are you? So, but yeah, I've got a slow cooker. So, if like to prove it or to prove it quicker, Gordo says he put it in the slow cooker. So, yeah, that's right up my street. I forgot what I'm going to say now. Oh yeah, Crypto. Next week, we're making pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. I know we've done the pumpkin chocolate chip muffins, but these are cookies now. I have to do a plain white loaf mix. Ooh. But, yeah.
I can make some mean cookies, but I can't make bread.
Well, according to what Gordo's saying, it has everything in it. You just add water. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what, on paper, that works, but it doesn't work for me.
You see, I have done bread before, but it's been a long, long time. Rice bread mix. I'll tell it tomorrow. I wrote it down before I forget, because we'll get up in the morning and we'll say, what was the name of that bread mix again? Yeah, that sounds all right, Gordo.
Yeah, I always hear the stick. Just do it this way. Just do it that way. For me, it would be easier to buy a bread factory than make bread.
Crypto's birthday's tomorrow. And we're going 22. We got it. It's yours as well.
No, it says what's she turning? 22.
Oh yeah. No, I've wrote rights with an R. W. I mean, yeah, rights. But yeah, it's a long, long time ago since I made any bread, and that's why I wanted to embark on that. You know, nothing beats freshly homemade baked bread.
Pancakes beat everything. Pancakes and bacon.
Ruby says, I understand a quick rise, however, often a long rise brings out more flavour. You know what I'm like, Ruby. Anything for not an easy life, but you know what I mean? It's if it does the same thing, I just want to make some bread, if you know what I mean. But
bread's boring. That's why pancakes are better.
Hi, Vanessa. How are you? Hope you have a good day tomorrow, Crypto, and I hope you enjoy your birthday. And I hope the rain holds off for you. Ooh, focaccia. Ooh. Have they got all sorts in then, Gordo? You know, have they got all different flavours of bread mixes? And I just wanted something, yeah, because see, Gordo likes the chili and all that, but I don't. I just wanted, like, I don't know, cheese and tomato. I know, you know what I mean. But you know what I mean. It's she says yes, and I'll get tomorrow. Well, Bill says you're only 22, crypto. So yeah, I believe him.
I was 22 once.
Yeah, we're in all a long time ago. Very long time ago. Oh, chili. You see, I don't like anything spicy like that. It plays havoc with me acid reflux. So yeah, that, you know, I can't indulge in anything spicy. You know what I mean?
Okay, now I want to know. All they're talking about is how old she is. So what are you turning? 35, 40, 45?
I'll let her tell you that, Bill.
I really think she's probably 22. That's what
I
I
mean,
figured.
when you
Better
get
get it
my
out.
age and Bill's age, yeah, you are old.
26.
Yeah, I wish. Thank you very much, Gordo. I appreciate that. It's put link in. Yeah, for the bread mix.
Oh,
I know, Gary. I should know better. He even changed his mind on that one.
Yeah. I didn't know they did bread mixers, honestly, Ruby, but yeah, I thought that Gordo had made it from scratch. But yeah, I thank you for that information, Gordo. You don't ask a lady her age. I cook this stuff whether anybody asks me or not.
You know, I'll bet you nickel that I'm the oldest person in the chat.
Have you sent it via Messenger?
Well, she's past my 30s. Well, I'm past my 30s
The thing is,
too.
Bill, I know that it's same age as me. And yeah, if anybody knows how old I am, then yeah.
But I know how old you are.
Oh, Ruby's become a new member. That's 2 I've got. Thank you very much, Ruby.
It goes up at £10 a day.
Well,
Okay, Vanessa, that's cheating because there's about 9 different ages you can retire at.
They even do donut mixes as well. Ooh.
Oh, sorry, biscuit.
Oh, I like the idea of that cheddar and sun-dried tomato, Gordo. Cheddar, cheese and onion. Ooh, that one as well.
See, and I'll say, I thought about doing the member thing. And I got plenty of subscribers to do it.
Rosemary focaccia that you're on about doing, Gordo. That sounds quite nice, actually.
Okay, Vanessa, you can't answer this question because you're online and it's a terrible idea to give your birth date and your name and everything online. But if you're in the first half of December, you win. If you're not, you lose.
Well, it's not that, Ruby. I've had the capability of having a membership for a long time. It's just that I thought to myself, well, I've got nothing to give people that become members. But, you know, cheddar and sun-dried tomato. Oh, I'll have to have a go at that one, Gordo. And somebody says, well, you do 2 lives and a baking live. So yeah, you are giving back to people. But hey,
I've just sent it, yeah.
I know, we sent it me.
I just said, you know.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
but yeah, you know, and I sat thinking about it, and I thought, well, why not? You know what I mean? Why not? I can do like me, and I didn't know this until I saw it on my dashboard, that you can actually do a members only live stream,
Yes.
but it's got to be on your mobile phone.
2 members only in the live stream.
That's it. That's it. Because you see, the good thing about doing vlogs is you can stop and start, if you understand. Whereas with the baking live, you sort of can't pause everything. Yeah, but with a baking vlog, you can. Now, I did promise. Well, I did say to Richard, because you're my first member, I'll do a lemon drizzle in a baking vlog, even though I've done one way back, you know. But he's not allowed out like that. So I said, I'll tease you with it, Richard. But yeah, you know, it's sort of the perks of being a member is you can do like baking videos specifically for your members, if you know what I mean.
Won't you have to get your members up to a 3-digit number at least before that works?
But yeah, but it's sort of my way of thanking people for taking the time to become a member, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, it's sort of my, you know, they're giving to me, so I'm giving to them.
Some dodgy dude called Gary Ross has to join a security page. Should we accept him?
I thought you were already a member. It's all right, I've got a Facebook page as well. Food Ninja Foodies.
Gary?
Is that one that's like a grill Gordo?
I think that's a choppy thing, like a blender.
No idea. But anyway, and another thing, right? I've done the recipe. So Biscuit has got his own muffins, cupcakes, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, because you know, yeah, it's there all doe-eyed when, like, I made cupcakes last night, and he'll sit there looking at Callum or Chris, and he'll, you know, when can I have any? So hey, Richard, I've got 2 members now, you and Ruby Slippers. And if you look on scrolly thing, I've welcomed you as my first member. It says I'm stuck on the Facebook questions, Chris. It's asking my name. Hiya, Joelle. How are you?
Hello, well.
But yeah, you know, it's sort of we were talking in private chat last night, and I mentioned to Richard, I says, oh, I took somebody's advice and, you know, did the membership thing. So yeah. So next thing I know, he says, well, you've got your first member. There you go. Oh, pardon me. But the one we're looking at is a 15-in-1 air fry, slow cooks, pressure cooks, and steam. Oh, that sounds all right, but it's pricey if it's Ninja. You see that ours basically does that, because you can, well, not all of it. But you see, I don't know whether we can get that Vitamix here, Ruby. I don't know. Unfortunately not, Gary.
I'll bet you know that one. Jeanette, what's the answer to life, the universe, and everything?
What's the answer? What? Like the universe and it? I don't
Life,
know.
the universe, and everything.
No idea.
It's 42. It's a joke in a 4-book set that they called a trilogy. It was a 4-book trilogy.
This is
from
it,
Douglas Adams.
£269, that ninja. But I suppose, in a way, Gordo, you've got everything in one place. It might be a little expensive, but yeah. But yeah, you know, it's if it's going to benefit you, and you know what I mean. Are you just on your way home, are you, Richard? Where you been, Tesco's? But you know, it's basically what you need it for.
Whoop.
Oh,
I jumped to myself.
But yeah, we use the air fryer and slow cook all the time. So we're thinking that, yeah, that's it. That's it. It's everything rolled into one, isn't it, Gordo? I'm jabbed. Yeah. But yeah, you know, it's you know, this is it. If you're going to be using it all the time, then yeah, I would say that it's well worth the money. Hiya, Johnny. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's yeah. I mean, you ask Johnny. Tracy's got everything. You know, yeah, air fryer. She's got allergen cooker. You know what I mean. She's got everything. But you imagine all them set out on worktop. Yeah, and you just got that one that does everything. But yeah, it makes life a lot easier.
Don't get any blood on carpet.
Oh dear. But anyways, apart from me choking myself to death on a live stream, yeah.
You know, I've had 2 of those Ninja air fryers, and they both burnt up on me after about a year.
We've got the tower, and it's 10, 11 litre. But it's one of them with shelves in. Because initially, okie dokie then, Johnny. Initially, we'd heard all these rave reviews about air fryers. So we're in Asda one day, and they got one for about, I think about 40 quid. Just the one with the one drawer. So Chris says, well, we'll buy cheap to start with. And, you know, see what all the hype is about. So anyway, he thought it were absolutely brilliant. So he says, basically, he says we'll go a bit bigger. Because obviously we only be in one drawer. You can only do a certain amount of things. Hi, James. How are you? So, yeah. So we went for the tower. I think it's 10 litres, I think. Hi, Ali. How are you? But this is the thing, Amjad. It does look way, way more than that. You know what I mean? It's Aunt's got a rotisserie in it, and you can, you know, bake, you can air fry, you know, basically anything. And it also does pardon me. I think it dehydrates as well. You know, like when, you know, like if you, I don't know, if you've got a whole bunch of strawberries or whatever, you can actually dehydrate them, and then, yeah.
I just want to see what happens. That's pretty cool.
Oh, dear.
Hello. That's pretty cool.
This is the thing, Gordo. That's basically what we did. We went to Asda, we seen a cheapish air fryer, and we thought, well, you know, you haven't really lost a deal if you don't think it's any good. So yeah, so we bought that, and Chris thought it was best thing since sliced bread. So basically, we you know, we upgraded. You know what I mean? Oh, it's probably on its last legs then, Gordo. But yeah. You can get them silicone liners as well for them 2-drawer ones, Amjad. And it's just a case of you put them in soapy water, wash them, and that ready for, you know, instead of using the paper ones, and then once you've used them, chucking them away. They do silicone ones. But, yeah. I mean, it makes sense rather than chuck them away. Just to put them, I mean, it's like all my silicone stuff. All you do is put them in soapy water, give them a good wash, and then you know you're ready to go again. But well, this is it, Amjad. If you know, if you know, if your mum likes them, then you know. But I was just thinking, you know, sort of. Oh, you've got both, have you? But you know, it all depends what you're cooking, I suppose. That's it. We haven't even got one, Gordo. Like a deep fat fryer thing. Yeah, that's sort of on went a long time ago. So yeah, we don't even possess one. But you know, why have a deep fat fryer when you've got an air fryer that does everything that you want it to do? That's sort of my. But you can do. I mean, I haven't tried. Oh, I have. I did that air fryer blondies. I think that's the only thing I've baked in it, and it come out perfect. I did see a recipe.
What's a jacket spud?
Oh, you're making me hungry now, Gordon.
What's a jacket spud?
It's a jacket potato. Haven't you heard of jacket potatoes?
I figured that's what you eat in the winter.
It's basically, it all depends how you're cooking them. But yeah, wrap them in foil, you know, and then sort of, so they're like crisp on outside, but soft in middle. Ooh. Were they all right, Scotty? Yeah, this is the recipe, Gordo, that peanut butter and banana cupcakes, dog treats. But this recipe is like mini muffins, but I'd do normal sized ones. I mean, as a rule, Biscuit don't like bananas, but I'm not going to tell him if you not. Once they mashed up and mashed it, made into mixture, he's not gonna know any different. So yeah. Yeah, it's all spud with skins still on Bill. And, you know, it all depends. See, I like my skin soft, so I always wrap mine in Biko foil. For that fact that I don't like my skins crispy. I like my skins soft.
You couldn't get them that way here.
But you basically cook them in the skins. It says hence the jacket name. So you don't have jacket potatoes? But it's like this. Jacket potatoes are so adaptable. You can have anything as a filling. You know, cheese, beans, tuna. You know, chili con carne. Yeah, anything. Yes, we do. Oh dear. You have to be very careful, Scotty. See, Scotty's celiac, and yeah, you have to be very, very careful about products. Baby, there is a dehydrate setting on that air fryer, isn't there?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm almost positive it has. Let me just have a look, Gordo. But I'm almost sure it has got let me just have a look. Dehydrate the dog cookies in there, they will last longer that way. Oh, well, these is like muffins that I've see that sauce, Gordo. That's the one we've got. I think so, anyway. Right, I'm just looking at the there's 5 cooking features, but it sort of don't give you a lot of the here. In it, cooking method, yeah, it does dehydrate. Okie dokie, then I'll see you later, Gordo. But yeah, from what I can gather, it does dehydrate. Baby, have you approved Leslie? No, Tim had fish and chips. You know when you Hank Marvin. We had chippy last night, Amjad. I just had oh.
Hello.
Hello.
I
think where I had from Chippy last night at fish cake. Well, Chris calls them fish cake butties, but it's like a ginormous fish cake in a cob bun. Yeah, bread cake, whatever you want to call it. They call it bread cake round here. Oh, Amjad's approved it.
Yeah, bread.
Amjad, baby, Amjad's already approved it.
What?
Oh, pardon me. Gary's Mrs. Leslie asked to join group, but Amjad's approved it already.
Oh, yeah, job, that's my job.
Oh, I needed that.
I know.
What about ye? Is he chatting me up?
It's going to be dead cold tomorrow, 13 degrees, Johnny.
Yeah, definitely dropping.
Has it been pissing it down all day in Leeds?
Nah. From about dinner time it has. I think it's stopped now. Yeah. Oh dear. I thought I was dozing off in chair, to be honest. Baby's just gone home, so.
Oh. I said Tracy sent me a picture. She's been organising her drawers.
First I've heard. Well, the gas man come to do gas service today, yeah?
You told me, yeah.
She had to pull out 14 bags of rice first so I could get some. You went, bloody hell, are you stocking up? I opened the tin cupboard and said, that's stocking up, mate. He went, Jesus Christ.
Well, I say that's not only thing she's stocking up on.
Well, that's why I've got that big box on wheels. You can put some stuff in there.
I've started pouring some of my stuff in. We've got like a big, like, yeah, square tub.
Yeah, that's like, the right big one on wheels.
Well, the lid comes up in two halves, but you know, mind you, I've already done it, so I'm not going them out again. You know, with all these renovations that they're on about doing.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have a sort out, aren't you, before all that?
So yeah, all cupboards has got to be clear. Everything in kitchen, everything. Carrie says he invited her, but she don't know yet. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's
the gas guy went, nice cookers. It got a chain up back. I went, yeah. He went, tick.
I think most cookers nowadays have to have a chain on back.
Just shot and torched out back of it and said, that'll do. And here we go.
But yeah,
I serviced all the boiler though, cleaned all, put a new filter thing and all that, and we got a new carbon monoxide detector in there. It's the central heating's in Keena's bedroom.
we've got all sorts in our kitchen, Johnny. We've got carbon monoxide thing, and then on roof it's extreme heat.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it melts a little cap sensor thing in it.
I don't know. I know it's on roof and it's sort of supposed to set an alarm off like a fire alarm when it's this extreme heat. So that's all I know about it. Well, anyway, when these women come out to design kitchen and everything, Chris says, have you sort of a rough date yet when these renovations are going to start? And they said about January. So yeah, I says, well, I ain't putting no more stuff in thing just to get them back out again. So I've stopped for the minute, but them that's already in box can stay in there.
Well, I think 14 bags of rice you can just put in all them boxes for now.
I awarded.
I found another box of Weetabix. I fell down behind the meter.
I'm not.
Hi, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy. Woody, they put you under too much stress, and I don't work like that. I can't do it. I'm saying, well, you've got.
Oh, I want to. You know the V bar, don't you? I've mentioned it before.
Who?
The V bar. It's a channel. It's on really early in the morning. Everybody's getting twanged. No? Two of the most angriest Londoner I've ever seen in my life.
Oh dear.
I had to come up and calm them down in the Yorkshire style.
But yeah,
like, whoa, proper abusive though.
You'd be surprised, Woody, how many people have asked me when you're going on British Bake Off, and I kept saying, no. I don't like being put under that much pressure because they only give you a certain amount of time, and I don't like being put under that much pressure.
Oh, whatever, Jeanette. You can just fucking.
Well, you know what I mean. You've got X amount of time to do this, and you've got to do it within a certain. No. I like to do it in my own.
No, you do it how you do it, and you just take Chris with you. He can run to oven. Chris can run to oven.
I mean, I've been asked as well when I'm opening a bakery. No, it's too much red tape. I'm too old to. Yeah, you know, you've got to have your food hygiene, your health and safety and all this crap. And it's too much red tape. I'm going too old for it. Knock them out with your baking tray. I'm just happy as I am, you know, doing my YouTube, doing my baking on YouTube. You know what I mean?
I don't watch TV, so.
Thank you, Woody. Thank you for your, you know, your support in having faith in me. But yeah, I don't think you'll ever see me on it.
I worked out early, and it's a bit sore there.
Oh dear.
It's right. No pain, no gain.
But yeah, I don't like being put under that kind of pressure.
Yeah, if you don't make your muscles burn, the weight training don't work. You push them to the limit, and sometimes it goes a bit, ow. I do know the limit on it now, though.
Well, that's it. You know your own body, and you know how far you can push yourself.
The burning sensation you get when you weight train is micro tears in your muscles, and then your muscles repair themselves, and that's how they get bigger, basically. But you got to push them. You can do it. The bands is the safest way, unless one twangs. Smash your face. I've had one snap and I went like that.
Essentially, Johnny, they're just like a big elastic band, aren't they?
Yeah, just a big elastic band.
I can remember when I went to
it puts tension on your muscles without needing to use weight. So.
When I went to physiotherapy and she was trying to, get me to like position myself. So instead of putting more weight on one leg than other, and she put one of these bands around my legs. I thought both my legs were going to drop off.
I'm in pain all the time, Gary, on my back, but you just get on with it, don't you?
But yeah, and I says to her, I says, for God's sake, take these off my legs. I says, I can't feel my feet.
Took
You know what I mean?
A week though to recover from that bloody tear I did in my back again.
But
I'm all right now, more or less.
so yeah, so that idea right at window.
And then ones where you got to pull your legs apart, haven't you, and get tension on the bands. Yeah.
Well, sort of way of thinking was, if she put one of these bands around, you know, you like get up without putting more pressure on one side than you do other. If that makes any sense.
But you
yeah,
felt like a wooden top, didn't you? You could fall over.
I was sat down at time. I didn't even get round to getting up off it. You know, one of them bed things. I didn't even get round to getting up and trying them out because it would cut its circulation off.
Mine are in there.
Hey up, Gary. I feel pain morning, noon and night. So, yeah. And, yeah.
You guys make me feel lucky.
I've knocked the painkillers on the head again now. They were doing me no good.
But, yeah, not only have I got sort of arthritis, I've got inflammation in my muscles. And all it feels like is like pins and needles. But at the moment, it's going across back of my neck. So yeah. But
Well, I'm a bit achy. I might not be able to pick my nose this morning.
it's this shoulder. It's sort of like right in my joint, if you know what I mean. But it like sort of starts radiating from round my back.
Say it in a Yorkshire style. It's starting right under my tit.
No, it starts at back and goes to underneath my tit. Well, my armpit. But yeah.
The other way around. Don't be technical, Jeanette.
Yeah. The muscle inflammation. It's just like you've got pins and needles, but you've got it. It's dead uncomfortable. And that's why they give me them gabapentin, because that's supposed to do something with nerve endings or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's called zombification.
But yeah, I would be a zombie, Johnny, if I didn't have them and tramadol.
Well, I got to go pretty soon, guys. I got to do something I never do.
What?
Buy a lottery ticket.
Go on then.
But I usually wouldn't. But my wife called me a minute ago, and she said, "Do you know what the lottery's up to?" I said, "No, I don't do the lottery." She said, "Just think about it. It's $1,730,000,000."
Don't forget who your friends are, Bill.
Yeah, absolutely. If I win $1.7 billion, free cars for everybody, and not those little cheap ass cars. We got to get Corvettes.
I Tracy. Cost you a fortune in shipping, though, Bill.
Them buns are very nice that you did.
If you've got $1.7 billion, you buy your own boat and send it over with the cars.
Well, that's it. The only complaint I've got about them, Johnny, is they're very messy. But all his hands were covered in
my beard's a bit. I got some stuck in my beard.
That is the one and only complaint. You know, like with the food colouring, you're getting it all in on your hands, and because I got some like stuck in my fingernail from outside here. So Callum said to me this morning, he says, "Is that food colouring?" He says, "On your finger." I went, "Yeah." I says, "It gets everywhere, Callum." But
strong stuff, though, isn't it?
That's the only sort of downside is the very, you get that food colouring everywhere.
I think this beard's coming back with a vengeance now. So it should be quite a beard by Christmas.
So I've spoke to Laura today. She had surgery on her leg, and apparently it were like blocked arteries in her leg or something. But she says the surgery went well, and she'll probably be joining us on Tuesday with the baking. So I just thought I'd update you all on that. But so yeah.
I tried that TeamU thing, you know, that app.
Yeah.
Got a watch, and I got one of them new, well, like a Ring doorbell thing.
Oh yeah.
Use it on, it rings to your phone.
Chris has only placed one order with it. Oh yeah.
It works great as well.
Yeah, on is actually the Ring
get a
doorbell.
USB receiver that you can put anywhere in the house, you know, so it rings upstairs.
Yeah. So you can hear it if somebody.
And that was about £6.50.
Has it got video?
Yeah.
Baby,
No,
put me the fan on. You put me the fan on, please.
got a little smartwatch thing.
Ooh.
That was £4.
Did you get your smartwatch thingamajig off Temu?
No.
Yeah, that.
Crap.
Yeah, Chris has got, yeah.
Oh, it's got that.
So you can make a phone call from your watch.
Yeah. You can play music and all that to it.
You're walking around like that. Hello?
Did you hear that, Johnny? Chris says when you talk to somebody up phone, he says you like this walking about with your...
Oh, no, I won't use it like that. Yeah, look. Got everything on it.
Probably think I'm a gimmick if I did that.
I just spent £20 on it. I thought I'll try it. And I got some, where's that thing I got? Oh, it's downstairs. I got some sensor strip lights that you put under your cupboards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And they're LED, but when you actually walk into the room, they come on.
Oh, yeah.
And they're about just over a foot long. I thought I'll buy one to try it. £3.
Well, that's not bad then, is
And
it?
you charge them up, they're magnetic, you charge them up, and you just stick them back under your cupboard.
So there's no fitting or anything involved. It's
Senses when you walk in. And I've got some microfiber cloth things for when I'm cleaning my car. Oh yeah.
That's Chris's.
Well, that from that TeamU thing.
That was from Temu.
It's not that smart. You can't watch telly on it.
Got some stuff to clean up my headlights.
Oh yeah. I
spent £20 anyway. I've got some more. I've got a car aerial coming tomorrow. Let's see how good my signal is.
What were I going to say? Is that too? You know, like when you inside of your headlights is like Mr. Dope.
Yeah, no, yeah. They've lost the shine because it's a 22-year-old car now. So. You lightly sand them to clean them off, and then you.
Tommy says, "Do you need broadband in the house to use that doorbell, Johnny, or just on your phone?" I don't know ours is
Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
it's Wi-Fi, but I've changed all passwords and that on it. So
yeah, Chris says ours. We've actually got the Ring doorbell, and Chris says
scan that one, and it puts the app on your phone, and then you scan that one, and that's the instructions.
Yeah, it saes basically you need Wi-Fi. But you see, ours has got has it got video capability?
Yeah.
To record it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take a screenshot photo as well. Somewhere at the door now.
But yeah, ours has, but it's sort of, I think it's $3.99 a month. Ours
no, this is all free.
I want it for Halloween, so when kids knock on the door at Halloween, I'll go.
It's going to scare them away on Halloween.
The Chinese are now monitoring me, but for £6 you can't go.
I'll be baking anyway, so you're not going to be able to go to the door.
See what it's called. Hang on.
But yeah, ours is the actual Ring doorbell, and yeah, it sort of records.
Pay a subscription every bloody month.
Well, I do with that. The Alexa cameras I've got.
Oh yeah.
I pay for them. I've also ordered another one where, have you seen them on advert with the magnetic little cameras? You can stick them anywhere.
We could really do. We could really do with a camera like facing towards car park out
I
here.
want one on my shed facing so it covers the whole back garden, so it covers the summer house,
See?
the caravan.
This shot. Oi, what bollocks. Get back in the house, you fucking
But yeah, I've looked at baking stuff on there, and I've sort of resisted urge. Yeah, but Chris hasn't had no problems ordering off that Temu. You know, they come quite quickly, so yeah. But anyway,
it's the X Smart Home. It's called. Yeah, and you charge up the doorbell as well. There's a little screen.
Yeah. Chris has had ours on charge.
That's the doorbell currently on at the moment, 95%. And that's the actual app so if somebody presses that doorbell, it rings through on this phone. And you can take a photo straight away.
Baby.
The camera comes on, you can take a photo.
Guess what my AdSense is?
Hey?
Guess what my AdSense is? £59.14.
Oh,
Ooh, you're nearly there.
Yeah.
Give me it now.
But
well,
so yeah, I was sort of like 86p short.
Oh yeah, I got that as well. So I got all
Definitely
this.
get it next
I
month.
don't know why I bought it.
But you bought it anyway. Oh, yeah, like monitors.
I'm alive. Apparently, I'm alive.
Does it do your pulse and your?
Yeah.
That's pretty good, that Johnny.
How relaxed can I go? I'll take camera off, have a smoke, and I'll show you how relaxed I can go. It's all right, though. It's handy if you've. I said to Tracy, calm down, or I'm going to put this on your finger. That was like £2. That's probably linked to China as well. Yeah, the actual phone is the app on that is that Fitbit thing. Well, my other.
Oh yeah.
But it was like £4. I think it was. I don't even think it was £4.
Does that do like how many steps you've done in a day and things like that?
Rate, everything. You can play music on it, like that. You just link it to your phone.
I've just ordered quite a few bits off a Temu.
Oh, that's a good idea, Tommy. Put one of them little cameras. Hey, you find out how many late night visits he does to your fridge.
Tommy says, put one of them little cameras inside your fridge, innit? Get away from them gates. Oh dear.
Yeah, what have I got else coming? I can't remember now.
I bet nearly all that chocolate chip ice cream's gone, hasn't it? Oh.
And everybody were like, oh, don't trust it, you're giving out your personal information. So does every other app.
That's sort of why I were a bit on fence about it, Johnny.
So does every other app, though. You have to share your personal information or you don't get fucking delivery. Simple as, isn't it? And I think by now, with like Hazy Days doing searches on us all, they all know where we are.
Oh dear.
Well, that's the first lot of order I had.
But yeah, I've looked on there, you know, as regards baking stuff, and it's pretty good. But I've sort of resisted urge.
That's that camera thing I'm on about.
Oh yeah.
You just stick them up anywhere, see the price of it.
That's not bad. Oh, I was Tracy. I was just saying to Johnny, they were absolutely perfect. Apart from when you're eating them, you get all that bloody red food dye everywhere. So yeah, Callum had one earlier on, and he got like red bits of food thing on his hands, and that's only downside. I mean,
I ordered some wing mirror stickers. Them.
Oh yeah.
Good price. 89p.
Woohoo! Can't grumble at that.
I bought an aerial because I snapped the aerial off the top.
Yeah, according to what Laura was saying, Amjad, she's bought quite a bit of baking stuff off Temu.
See a little area up at the top of your roof?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I've seen
Look at
one or
that.
two. Oh, yeah. I've seen one or two with them kind of aerials.
Well, it's the same connector. What it is my brass connector's still there, but I snapped my aerial off.
Oh, is it
Well-
like a magnetic thing that you just... on
Well,
top
I'll
of?
just pop this one off, stick that one over the top of where the other one is, and just connect the wires.
Oh, yeah.
There's only so many times you can listen to the best of Sting. Oh, and I bought a box of 50 fuses for my car, so I'll always be all right.
You should have one or two spare then, Johnny.
That was $2.98, and they're expensive, those fuses. I got a pack of 50. Oh, 100, sorry.
One or two spares then.
$2.98 for 100.
Oh,
Well,
God.
if you ever blow a fuse on your fuel pump or something and you're driving, then you
Talking about that Welsh fella. Can't hear you. Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Hello, yeah, can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Guess who's got 2 members already?
Who?
It ain't me.
Woo!
2 already.
Did you just start it?
Yeah.
Well done.
Ooh.
See, I told you. Always take advice from me, Jeanette, because I always lead you in the right direction, okay?
Well, not always.
Well, I mean, we're not supposed to talk about that.
Is that between me, you, and Gatepost?
Yep.
I think that's the end of the show chat.
Well, I'll tell you one of them is, and it's on scroll a bit, going across bottom.
Oh, obviously.
It would be fair.
I like to call him Moneybags.
Yeah, Richard would be fair.
That's
Wait,
putting some more
I'm
overtime to pay for your memberships.
I know.
Anyway,
Listen,
I've got.
you know what you got to give him? You got to give him some videos now. You know.
I know. Told him I'm
He
going to
needs to
make
see
a video on lemon drizzle, but he's not allowed to eat it.
He needs to see some sort of drizzle.
He said, "I'll get my screen ready for licking it."
Yeah.
And did you know you could also do exclusive live streams on your phone for your members?
On your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean members only lives, you mean?
Yeah, but you've got to do them on your phone. You can't do them from your computer.
Oh, can you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do them on my
Well,
computer.
if I go on and
Oh, you should be able to. 'Cause I'll tell you what else I activated as well. The super thanks. You know, like if anybody's watching your video afterwards. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Well, in this certain instance, Tommy, yeah, the red food dye does come in handy because, yeah, if they've been to the fridge without prior notification, the evidence is on the hands and on the mouth.
And the crumbs on
Hello,
the bed.
Crypto. Hello, Amjad. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Gary.
I
And
made
everyone
red
else has said
velvet
hello.
cupcakes last night, and we did like a cream cheese icing, but then we put some red food dye in golden syrup, and you had to drizzle it over it, making it look like blood.
Oh, did it make the golden syrup go all red?
Yeah, it's just like it was just like about that much golden syrup, and you just put a couple of drops of it, so it were like blood.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it gets stuck
Can you
in
hear me
your
properly
beard.
with this microphone?
The only downside is Johnny got it all stuck in his beard.
Is that why you trimmed it up, Johnny?
So
It's
Johnny's the vampire of Leeds because he's got this red stuff in his beard. But yeah,
It's gone a bit wild again, this bit. I ain't brushed it today. So
But yeah. Oh
It's a
God.
mighty fine beard, that is, Johnny. What are you drinking, Johnny?
Yeah, they are absolutely.
When you're Harry Potter, don't let the muggles get you down.
Well, I'm going to tell you a funny story now. Chris went out with Biscuit this morning, and a certain black and white cat followed him. So Chris got to end at road here and thought, oh, he'll probably stop and go back, but he didn't. He carried on. So Chris had to pick him up. So you never guess what he's gone and done.
Oh dear.
Stole a cat.
Daft Sod has gone and bought Chase a harness and a lead.
Oh shit.
So when he takes dog out, he's taking cat out on the lead with him.
Listen, is he close enough for you to spit slap him?
No, he's over there.
He needs to come close enough so you can slap the silly out of him. You can't take a fucking cat for a walk on a lead.
Well, Chris, if anybody comes up to you and asks if you're all right,
according to Amazon, you can, because they're selling harnesses and leads.
Listen to this. I got a funny cat story, which is I've never really got funny cat stories. But last night, after band practice, all our vans are parked together and we park right outside. So there's 3 vans in a row. So when we're coming out, we open our side doors and we put all our equipment in. So I put all mine in my van. The drummer's getting all his gear out. The bass player is doing something. So I've carried his bass amp out and I put it in his van. And I've walked back to my van and I've looked across to his, and there's a black cat just like right by his door. And I'm like, have that cat just come out of the van? It's dark as well. So my drummer who's behind me in the other van, he said, what cat? He said, I don't think it's come out my van. I said, there's a black cat there. He said, oh shit, it's not my cat, is it? Because he's got a black cat that goes in his van. Because he got a camper van. And I'm like, look, there's a fucking, it's proper dark, but there's a silhouette of this black cat. But she's like, oh shit. So he comes running down. He says, right, you stay there. I'll go around this side. So I walk closer. It's run under the van now. And now we're looking for torches and shit. So we're searching for this fucking cat. It's run out of the van.
Stowed away in his van.
No, it's run up. It's run out to the van. It's run up this lane to where there's like because we're in like this fucking proper rough area. It's graffiti and all that. It's like a scrapyard and shit. And it's just gone. And he's like, oh fuck it. Well, there it goes. And I'm like, listen, phone your fucking wife. Phone your wife. See if it is your cat first before we start freaking out. Innit? He phoned his wife.
They can go
He's
about
like,
3 or 4 miles away from their house, can't they?
He's like, his muggles. He says his muggles there, or whatever the fucking name of the cat is. And then I heard him say, no, well, I don't want to talk to her. What is going on? I don't know what he was doing on the other end. But he's like, no, I want to talk to him. Fucking, is he in the house? And yeah, she came back then. She's like, oh yeah, he's here. She's like, okay. And then as she said that, the black cat come back. So we were. Fucking weird.
Yeah, Mister's in the porch because on the night he tries getting in out bedrooms. So.
Tracy says you can take cats out on a lead. I know you can, Tracy.
You can do that. I'm not.
You can also take a boat to the lead.
But instead of getting like a collar and a lead, Chris has actually bought him one with harness.
Bad enough being 6 foot odd walking a dog that looks like a fucking chip-poss rat.
Hang about, because this is something that's being created because people are making money off you buying the shit. Tell me once in your life when you've seen somebody walking a cat with a lead.
Well, I haven't, but I don't go out.
Okay, so you haven't.
One.
Johnny, have you ever seen it?
Only an American video. Look, you know.
No, I mean in real life.
Listen. People
I've seen somebody walking a ferret. I've seen somebody walking a ferret on a lead.
There you go. And
listen,
you think it's
between the three of us,
a cat on a lead. This is the thing. Between the three of us, we've lived over 150 years. People do take the cats out on leads because they've got the what's classed as house cats. They keep them in, but so they can stretch the legs and whatever. They take them out on a lead so they can control where they go and where they don't go.
Basically, you've got a cat spinning around in circles.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Fucking.
No, I'm just
trying to make some fun
saying.
of
Just
what
let
you're doing,
let me explain.
You'd have to get Mister in a headlock to get a lead on him.
There's a hippie used to live on my street. Walked his cat. Think it was a good gear he was on. But yeah,
Imagine that though. Chris is walking a one-eyed dog and then a cat on a lead, right? Somebody's going to give him a leaflet and they said, "Do you need some help?"
he's the one that sorted it, Johnny. He's the one that'll be taking him for a walk. Put it that way, not
Well,
me.
listen, I think when he goes out walking the cat, he should only wear one shoe.
You should put a little camo rucksack on it and come back.
Just wear one shoe and don't comb your hair, and you'll be fine. They'll leave you alone.
Yeah, Gary says just put it in a backpack, so just head sticking out, knowing how chase and escape. But anyway,
Yeah, one shoe and grow your beard back, Chris.
but yeah, people that have house cats do buy cat harnesses and leads because they can control where they go and where they don't go. And other than that, they're in
Halloween costumes. You can get Halloween costumes for your cat.
I'm only joking. It's fine, man. He's allowed to do it. The big boy now, he can do whatever he wants.
Well, that's what I've said. I mean, I'm not going to be walking him, so I couldn't get flying.
Listen, do you know what you should do? This is what you should do, Jeanette. You should get a harness and a lead for Chris and take Chris for a walk.
Do you know I ain't already got him at harness?
Oh, easy now. Fucking
when
easy.
the camera goes
but yeah, it don't involve a lead though.
What sort of harness have you got him?
I'm not telling you. That'd be telling.
You got him on a retractable one so you can say, "Come here."
I have actually got a retractable lead.
You've got a retractable
lead. I can't use it on Buddy. It'd be like fucking yo-yo.
I still got Buster's collar and lead.
Yeah, I've got Samson's collar and lead. And his boot ball.
But I don't like either. You see, none of our cats has got collars on because I don't like them wearing collars because it can strangle this and all sorts. So yeah,
That's a bit mystery in
for a harness. It came with a collar. So when we got this harness, collar went by. Don't like thoughts of people. This is the thing. This is the debate as well. These choke chains and what. I don't agree with them. No, it's being cruel to the animal.
Yeah, I've been wanting a little face like harness one if it's a big dog, because if you can control a dog's head, you can control the dog. But if it's a big, powerful dog and you stick an harness on it, it's just going to pull you. If you could, obviously there's a reason that you can control a horse. It's because you're controlling the face.
Well, do you know when Joe Buster, I had Buster for years, and it's only the last couple of years of his life where I actually put a harness on him. And he didn't pull as much of the harness. When it was around his neck, he'd pull like fuck.
Yeah, they don't like the restriction around the neck. As soon as we had a harness.
Not one that's pulling all the time, but a good dog on an harness is fine because you're not hurting them because it's just around the legs and the chest, isn't it? Yeah. But you get staffies and that. You'll see them walking along and they're literally choking themselves.
We've got both a normal lead and we've got a retractable lead because every now and again Biscuit likes to go off and do his stuff. And same as Chris says, with bad weather coming and ice and whatever, when Callum takes him out, it could pull Callum over. With a retractable lead, you could just release it and you control how far or how whatever.
We're not now. Callum's fucking 6'2".
Yeah.
If I put Samson's retractable lead on Buddy's, it'd be like throwing a boomerang.
But yeah, he's not very steady on his feet, AZ. And this is all down to his
Oh, okay. I didn't understand. I didn't realise that.
Yeah. He's not very. He's not very steady on his feet. I mean, he's all right when he's with. He's all right taking him out when he's with Chris, because Chris is there.
I didn't realise that. I didn't realise he wasn't steady on his feet.
No, he's fucking midges. Doing me fucking nutty.
You got midgets. Are they trying to escape? Midgets.
Oh dear, bane of my life.
I've had ladybirds all over the garden today, everywhere.
I had a ladybird in my workshop. It was on the guitar. It freaked me out, actually. It was on over the body of the guitar yesterday or the day before, and I've turned it over and it touched me, and I was like, oh, what the fuck is that? They're weird, aren't they? They're like hard and like a silk. It's a weird thing to touch.
The weird markings on them and all these days.
Richard were talking about that last night. He says they've had a lot of ladybirds in his factory. He says, but they're not your red bodies with black dots. The black ladybirds, the orange dots.
Yeah, it's a horrible thing.
So
they carry a lot of disease, don't they?
They do. We're trying to come up with what they were, you know, what.
Don't crunch one and then lick your fingers.
I think I did yesterday. I had a little cutch and then fucking licked my fingers. That's what I normally do after a cutch.
You've been cutching.
A little cutch.
I'm not asked.
By a gorilla. A cut from you would be like a cut from a gorilla.
You've had a cutch from me, Johnny.
I know. When I was old and crippled, I'll give you a nice sweet.
You had a hug from me, Johnny. You felt the love.
Yeah, he helped me straighten up. I couldn't even stand up straight then, could I?
Them ladybirds that Richard ran about last night are called Harlequin ladybirds.
Yeah, bloody horrible thing. But I've had paper moths all over bloody garden and all. Them little tiny white moths everywhere, swarming up. Imagine they're all over area. To be honest. And what's up to the shop?
Like a plague. Is a plague coming?
Tiny little white, look like, but they're actually called paper moths.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting all sorts of insects, aren't we, at the moment?
I haven't really noticed. I just noticed the ladybird the other day.
Ain't it funny that, like, all these different things, you know, not so much. What was that?
What mean?
Not so much flies, but like these little midges that get on your nerves.
Hey,
they're everywhere.
Call them little people. That's just rude.
Do you know if I was a midget, I would be more offended being called a little person. I would be more offended being called a little person than a midget. I'd be like, okay, I'm a midget. That's what I am. Fucking call me a little person. The fuck?
Just a kind of midget in that Queen song.
Oh, it's Chris.
Kind of midget.
I'm thinking, what the fuck? That?
Did you just come in from walking a cat?
No.
No, he's just got out the litter tray.
Anyway.
Out the kitchen taking a shit.
Who lives here? Aslan.
But
all the way downstairs for a drink. You believe
and
that?
It's not
I should
just
have a
all the way
flicker,
down, is it? It's down.
It's down. Bring it on down.
Yeah.
Shake it on round.
I'm surprised you haven't invented a little hat yet. Next to your staircase, something you could just put the can in and go like that, and it would go.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good idea, Johnny. Tie a piece of string round a can, and then Hazy takes it all the way upstairs with him. And when he wants
No, he'd make it better than that. He'd make it in a little cage so it actually pulls the can up and brings it to his desk. It just roll up like that.
But I'm not thinking like major arse improvements. I'm just thinking.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy a cat. I'm going to buy a cat, and then I'm going to buy a cat harness, and I'm going to put a pack on the back of the harness that can hold 2 beers. And then I'm going to get Kate to put the beers in the cat's harness, and I'll call the cat up.
He's going to take the cat camping to do the same thing and not look unusual.
Yep.
But that means, you've got to disturb Kate to put
I've
cans in.
seen a
Well,
few though, where
anyway.
people have made little tables,
Yeah, you
in
don't
between
dare.
the garden seats.
Yeah.
They've had where you turn a knob or something and the can drops
Kate.
down.
Kate,
All
Don't
solution. There's an easy solution to that, Johnny.
you can't hear me.
A mini fridge up in attic.
I'll send you a picture tomorrow. I'll make one. I wanted to use my welder.
Yeah, that's
It might
best.
be a bit
The
industrial.
solution is a mini fridge. Then you won't have to go
Make a
nowhere.
can dispenser out of an old multi-gym.
Yeah, that'd solve all solutions. There's
We've
just
got a little petrol engine. We've got a little
swing
petrol engine.
round in his chair and go to mini fridge, and Bob's your uncle.
I'm thinking of making a little mini go-kart. You can actually make one out of wood. I've seen somebody make one out of wood. You seen all them posts I've got?
And then what?
All them big posts I've got.
Oh, yeah.
You can make a good go-kart out of that.
But
I've got the
Well,
petrol
why don't-
engine.
why don't you go old log, Johnny, and make one of them cars that they were showing us that CV, such a CV made out of wood.
No, I've only got a little petrol engine off a generator.
I
I took the old governor bit off there. I can put an actual chain and sprocket thing on it. Little Honda
You want to
engine.
job done properly, do it yourself. That's what I said.
That big generator.
It should solve all this if you put on your list for Santa Claus a little mini fridge.
Nah, they
I
cost
think
too
I've
much
got a
money to
USB
run.
one somewhere, but only holds one can.
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, that's what's wrong with this fucking world. You've got a USB fridge that holds one can.
Yeah.
That is
Not even
fucking. And they're worried
full-size
about
cans either.
fucking.
You wouldn't have
And they're worried about,
when you get a gadget shop.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. And they're worried about carbon footprints and all that. When there's companies making that shit.
Carbon footprint. Get a grip.
Yeah, that's why they're that's why they're trying to depopulise the world, Johnny. Because we're the carbon. You know that, innit?
Yeah, where's the carbon they want rid of? So this carbon footprint bollocks.
No, we are the footprint.
Yeah. That's what they want rid of.
But the world's allowed to make fucking USB fridges that can hold one can. You know what I mean?
And things like that.
Things like that. But two butt plugs welded together.
Takes half an hour. I've timed it.
Takes half an hour to get it in.
Yeah. And it's wonky, but never mind. It was only £3. I like my gadgets, me, anyway. So.
It's only £3. That's what's wrong with the world. Honestly, that is what's wrong with the world. Because it's only £3. No, it's not £3. What did it take to make it? You know what I mean?
Let's check, see if
Holy
he's still
fuck.
alive.
Yeah. I got some stuff
You
off
turn
that
into
Team
What?
That Team U.
Oh yeah.
Got one of them like ring doorbell things.
I seen a thing about that. Do you know why they're so cheap and they're getting everybody on there? Shall I tell you why they're so cheap and they're getting everybody signed up? For your information.
Yeah. Well, everything's got that though.
They sell your information. So having you as a customer, the information that you give them is more valuable than the products they're giving you.
They just need to ask you because you found Caravan I was stopping in.
What?
They don't need a Chinese spy to ask you. Where's such and such? Give me 2. Give me 5 minutes. I'll find
Yeah,
it.
no, it's not about where you live. It's about other stuff.
I'm 96 or 83 now.
What the fuck is that? A pulse thing?
Yeah.
Do you trust that? How much was it? £2?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Tracy got irate early and I stuck it on her. She was like fucking 300 over something. I told her to calm down.
Stick it on your big toe, see what happens.
The sensor's right in the middle bit there. See the little sensor
Stick
bit?
it on the end. Stick it on the end of your old boy.
Anywhere where you get a pulse, isn't it, really?
Yeah. I bet you got a pulse here, don't you?
You did get a pulse. Ow.
Look at that. That definitely needs a flake. That's fucking flake worthy.
I've drunk that case of beers I bought. All gone now.
You drunk the whole crate of Stella?
Yeah. Not in the same day. I had 6 one night, 2 other night, and then another 2.
Whatever.
I do.
I feel like I should be
I'm on my
wearing
lemon
glasses.
tea now.
You're drinking coffee.
I like lemon tea. I get a bottle of it on the morning.
He's looking very intelligent there with his glasses on.
I know. It's amazing what glasses can do.
He's my first member.
Oh, dot boy.
First.
I've got 2 now, Richard.
Speedo
Yeah.
Pedo. Hello.
I'm halfway to catching. I'm halfway
Hello,
to
Richard.
catching 80 up.
Catching me up for what?
How many members you've got? You got 4,
Oh, I've
haven't
only
you?
got one member. You saying you got a fucking half a dick? I don't know. Oh, yeah. I think meant my member. Who meant him with my legs?
Hello, Tommy and Crypto.
You know. How's it going, Richard?
All right. Just got in. Done
What have
this.
you been eating?
When we what?
What have you been eating?
I haven't been eating anything for a while. I haven't had my tea yet. I only just got
Oh,
in.
haven't you?
No, I'm only just got in.
What's a late one? Where you been? You been fucking dogging.
I haven't. I've been shopping. I went in out. I did
So I
a
looked
bunch.
at your local area. Wednesday night is hot dogging night.
Right,
It's shopping
Yeah,
for
we
the
looked at an
mother
onion
tonight
shopping night, yeah.
and taking a bin down for her.
You've been
That's it,
shopping
you've got
till
it.
10:30.
See, I know.
By the time I get back home,
know about Richard.
By the time I've done it, took it to her, took bin out and stuff. I don't finish
Oh,
work till
you
6.
took to go to the shopping, yeah, okay. Good man. Your mother-in-law, did you say?
back in a minute.
Oh, I
Mother,
wonder,
his mother.
Mum, I wonder if her mother-in-law buggered her.
I was going to say, it's a bit fucking weird.
Yeah.
Man, she's in her 80s, Richard, isn't she? So, yeah.
88, 89 now. 88, I think.
But
Listen, if I get to 88, I ain't never dying.
are you going to get Kate to freeze you?
I don't know.
He's going to go them things that Michael Jackson had with them pots.
What? Well, cryogenics.
Yeah, that's it. Cryogenics. Didn't do him any good in the end, like.
What?
It's all a load of shit.
Oh, do you know how many people have? There's lots of people already cryogenically frozen right now. They've been frozen since the 80s.
So what they're going to do? Just defrost them when they feel like it?
Yeah. No, this is what they're going to do. When technology reaches the point that they can defrost dead people and bring them back to life, that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, they'll be waiting
It's
a
just
long
a
while
scam.
then.
It's just a scam. Someone have scammed fucking millionaires into giving them loads of money when they die.
It's like this. Once you're dead, you're dead. End of story.
Is that what you think
You
happens?
know what I mean?
Do you think there's any sort of afterlife?
I don't know about afterlife, but I do feel. I mean, I don't know how to explain it.
Something that nobody
I
wants to
do
know.
think sometimes that my mum and Chris's mum is watching over us. Not. Yeah. I don't know how to.
They would have to be somewhere with the capability of coming back to this
As
world,
as
or
like
whatever it
in
means.
like a guardian angel, if you know what I mean. I don't know. But yeah.
No, that's Chris with his drone.
But I do know what you mean. That's what.
But yeah, you know what I mean.
When you lose somebody, your mind just wants to believe that they're still somewhere safe. So you got to take that into consideration. And also, when you believe in that, when you're in a shit place, then something good happens. Like you just think, fuck, they were looking down on us there. Fair dues, they were looking out for us. It's just nice to have that. You know,
that's
it's like a comforting.
What I'm talking about. You know, you go through a patch where shit things is happening, and then all of a sudden everything slots into place, and it goes your way.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, happening in a fucking
That's just
shit
life, I
patch.
think, though. That's just life. Like I'm about to enter a shit part of life.
Well, we know how serious
it's all
people
good.
take religion.
What a
With
good
what's going on in London.
But this is the thing. This is the thing, Johnny. I'm not a religious person.
Oh,
The only time I go to church, weddings, christenings, and funerals. That's it.
Yeah, but listen, it's nothing to do with religion.
This is the thing. Chris's mum and dad. Well, his mum were very religious, and his dad still is. He still goes to church every Sunday. And we're at his nan's funeral, right? And I don't know what possessed his mother. She got Vicar to come and sit at our table and talk to us. I thought, I says to Chris, I says,
they're now in the raffle.
Yeah, same as Chris says, you know, it says that I love my mother dearly. It says, but nobody is going to force religion on me. I said, he says, and whatever got into her mind, getting the vicar to come and sit at our table and talk. You know, he says, I don't know what possessed it.
When my dad was in hospital and he was dying, and we knew he was dying, like this was probably like a couple of days before he died. They were doing something. You know when they're doing something, and you just all fuck off out the way whilst they can do stuff. So they're doing something to him. So we've all just fucked off into the corridor whilst they've got the curtain round and doing some shit. And I'm standing there, and I can see the priest walking up the fucking corridor towards us. And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, that motherfucker's coming for us, man. I know he is. I just fucking knew it. So he's approached, and he's looked at me, and I'm like, I said, have you come for fucking? I said my dad's name. I said, have you come for him? He said, oh yeah, I'm just come to basically, what's it called? Read him his last rites.
Last rites, yeah.
And I was like, listen, mate, you can fuck off, man. I said, that's not happening. I said, fuck off. There's no way in the world I wanted my dad, to see, because my dad was never religious. He was more of a realist, you know what I mean? I didn't want him to fucking see some vicar come in and start giving him all this in a fucking, when he's in a hospital bed, you know what I mean? Yeah, because we knew he was dying, but we didn't tell him he was dying. Obviously, you don't tell somebody that dying.
I hate it, religion. It causes all the problems in the world. If they got rid of religion,
what's going on now in Israel and all that?
All these battles and fights that are going on all over the world, they're all down to bloody religion.
Have you heard my song? Have you heard my song called The Gods?
No.
Have you heard my song called The Gods?
Is it on your Spotify one?
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard it. I must have heard it then. I've heard all your Spotify ones.
It's called The Gods.
I mean, believe it or believe it not, my mum lived next door to a church, but she weren't a believer.
You fuck off.
And when she died, and she prepaid a funeral and everything. No church ceremony at all. It was straight to creme service there, and we didn't even have a vicar at the funeral. It was what do you call them?
A humanist.
No,
humanist.
Lay preacher.
Baby, what was that bloke called?
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it basically, when he came out to ask to talk about my mum, it was like,
come up your way.
It was to talk about a life and a likes and a dislikes and everything.
Yeah,
there was no religion.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's called a humanist. I had one for my dad. Yeah. It's not religion. They talk about their life. It's called a humanist.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's it. But this was the thing.
Unless
And
you got another name for him.
this is what made me laugh,
Unless you
right?
got another name for him.
When my mum prepaid her funeral, my auntie were present at the time. So I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know. All I know was she wanted Wind Beneath My Wings by Bette Midler, going in and coming out. Anyway, so, yeah, goes into creme. Guess what first fucking song were? All things bright and beautiful. God made them all. So anyway,
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
when we went out, you know, to look at flowers and everything, Chris's mum said, you know, for a non-religious service, it were a brilliant service and all this, that and other. And I started laughing. I says, look, I says, that was the one reason why my mum didn't want a religious service. I says, and what was this? Him. I says, all things bright and beautiful. I says, how more religious can you get than that?
Yeah.
And when we were laughing about it, anyway, my auntie storms over and she went, I chose that. I chose that. I went, well, it weren't your choice to make it first place. I said, it's mum's funeral, not yours.
How did she have access to the choice?
She'll have got there first.
She was there when my mum, when you know, when the funeral director came out, my mum prepaid a funeral. She'd got everything. You know, she'd made all arrangements herself. You know, so
your mum was there. So your mum must have known she chose it.
Yeah, but my mum was dead, weren't she?
Yeah, but you can't prepay something before you.
My mum did tell me that my auntie had picked this All Creatures.
Yeah, your mum obviously knew. Your mum
I'd have
knew.
intervened if I'd have known.
Could have been worse. Could have been blue suede shoe.
Wow, absolutely livid.
Obviously, your mother was happy with it because she was there. They done it together. So it's not like your mother was. Listen, honestly, your mother was happy about it. She was there. She was her decision.
Anyway, so my auntie got off with me, and her and her sister and husband never come to wake. And I thought, you then, you know what I mean? That was my attitude. Because I'd had to go at her and I says, well, it's my mum's funeral, not yours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we can arrange yours real soon if you want it.
You should have said you choose any song. It's the choice is down to my mother, not you. Not you know.
Yeah,
Patsy Cline on ending. You know what I mean? It's the choice is yours, not anybody else's.
Well, at her funeral, you should take your own CD.
But she was there with your mother when she was looking at it.
But I know what you're saying.
Bit of meatloaf, bat out of hell.
Nothing else to say.
That would be more appropriate than All Creatures Great and Small, Johnny.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
how more religious can you get? All creatures great and small, God made them all.
Yeah,
that's the theme tune of a program, but not all things bright. No,
all things bright and beautiful. All things bright and beautiful. Yeah, God made them all.
Yeah.
But she didn't want a religious service, including music. So, but anyway. So me and my auntie have never spoken since. She didn't come to wake, and I thought,
that's ridiculous. Listen, that's ridiculous because it's nothing to do with her. She arranged it with your mother before she died.
But
so it's on you. It's on you to make up, man.
No. I was talking to Chris's mum about it, and I said, considering my mum didn't want a religious funeral, I says, you know, all things bright and beautiful, you can't get more religious than that. And his mum agreed with me. And me, obviously, my auntie was tab-banging. The conversation I was having with Chris's mum, she must have been tab-banging, and she come walking across. She said, actually, I chose that.
You should have said
her attitude.
I would walk 500 miles with him.
It's just all bollocks, if you want my opinion. It's one thing I hate is religion.
I couldn't give a shit what she thought.
Bible bullshit.
Yeah, she lives in Nottinghamshire. I live in Sheffield, so what she
Nonsense.
Nonsense.
Made up nonsense is that bullshit, that bloody Bible.
But anyway.
Yeah, that's the missing page. It says
it were a different thing when obviously Chris's mum died, because she was very religious, so she had church and everything, and she was buried. So, but yeah,
the Bible is just a book made up of different stories that have been collected. Yeah, and the whole, I've never read the whole Bible, but what I know of it is you take religion out of the Bible, like. You shouldn't mix religion with the Bible, really, because it's about morals and a way to live. You know.
I think it's just answer Tommy. In other words, she was listening into our conversation. We here in Yorkshire or Nottinghamshire, we call it tab hanging because it.
Earwigging. We call it earwigging.
Earwigging, whatever you want to call it. Basically, she was listening in a conversation I was having with. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, if you're in public and you're talking loud enough for people to hear you, you can't complain if they can hear you.
Correct. That is correct.
If she was outside your window going like this, or outside the door going, "Oh, what are they saying?"
And if you live the life of not giving a shit whether they can hear you or not, it's all right.
You've got a glass against
wall. That's what I do. I don't give a fuck.
You know, her opinions, I couldn't give a shit, to be quite honest, or anybody else's for that matter.
Well, I've got a few family members calling out.
But you know, reality.
That'd be hard.
We used to get them.
Let me give you a dose of reality.
With Bible in hand. I'd say, take that book of bullshit away.
Go on then, Easy.
Well, basically, if she chose the song with your mother, yeah, then it was your mother's choice. Your mother was happy with that decision. I know that what you feel.
The thing is, the thing is, Azy, she's a lot like me. She can't say no to some people, and that's where the problem lies. She couldn't say no.
Okay. But that's not your auntie's fault. You know what I mean? Like that was done when they were both alive. So, well, I mean, I don't know what their relationship's like. We haven't seen bullied into it, but it's a bit of a weird thing to be bullied into.
She was such a caring sister that when my mum were on her deathbed, she never come to see her. So yeah. She was such a caring sister that I sat, me and my sister sat with mum 4 days, and not once did my auntie come and see her.
I sat with my dad.
And I said to my sister, I'm willing to put differences aside. If my mum wants her here, she's welcome to come, but she never did.
Well, she never turned up because you were fucking sat there fucking. That's why she never went.
I told her. I said, if you want to come, you're welcome to do so.
You're better off not telling me about this shit because it's fucking.
But anyway.
Reality don't look good for you in this scenario.
Yeah, but I was there 4 days with my sister, day and night.
Yeah, grief can do strange things.
It's your mother. It's your fucking mother.
Yeah, but it was her sister.
Yeah, but it's your mother.
And it was that close that she never come in the last 4 days of her life.
You, partners.
I partner.
I'm not arguing over this shit, man. It's fucking. But don't. I mean, you can't tell me stuff and then expect me just to roll with it if it's wrong, because it's, you know.
I don't give a shit what you think.
It's called a conversation, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
You know what I mean? You've got your opinion, I've got mine.
I've been married 20 years. All my conversations end in a fight.
But yeah, I couldn't give a shit what anybody thinks. You jack shit or... Yeah, I couldn't give a fuck what anybody thinks.
That was
Excuse me for.
I mean,
pardon
some
the
things you
French.
should just not even mention. You're the one who brought it up, though.
I know.
I mean, I don't understand why we're even talking about it.
Anyway, moving on.
You brought it up.
Yeah. The Bible's
Moving
still
on.
about shit.
Moving on up.
We were on about religion, and I just said that my mum didn't want a religious funeral, and that's what she got.
Anybody who believes that bonkers stuff wants this looking at.
Well, she didn't have a religious funeral. She had one song. And it's a nice song. It's a nice song. All things bright and beautiful. All creatures great and small.
You sat on your balls.
Is that on something?
That's my choir
not-
voice.
Oh, I'm going to say that's a lot higher pitch than you normally see it.
Beautiful.
The
All
vicar
creatures
touches up
great
my
and
balls.
small.
My vicar touches me up inappropriately.
The original lyrics is all vicars are paedophiles.
I'll agree with that all
They
day.
wear speedos on the beach.
Speedo
Fucking
priest.
speedo, pedo.
All vicars are ratchet choir boys.
How's that for a comment? Speedo
Yeah.
pedo priest.
That's a good one.
Showing you his religion on the beach.
Loosen your underwear. Listen, I've got quite a good voice actually. I'm starting to realise, since I've become a singer of the band, I'm starting to realise my voice is like an instrument as well. I can't just holler fucking tunes and expect to be good. I've got to practice that shit. You know what I mean? Because I never have. I've never even considered myself a singer. But now I'm starting to actually hit notes, understand to hit certain notes. You know.
Watched your little video
right.
earlier.
Celebrant, that's the name of person that does thing. It's called a celebrant.
No, that doesn't narrow it down. But your latest song,
Celebrant.
Called a celebrant. I knew it went.
What's another word for a celebrant?
I thought that were somebody who's decided not to do sex forever.
That's celibate.
I don't know.
It's a bit like Albert.
It is classed as a humanist ceremony, but it's
There you
led
go.
by
Thank you very much. Stop
It
it.
is-
I just Googled it myself.
the ceremony itself is a humanist ceremony, but the guy that's
come
leading
on
it
now.
is not a
Come on,
vicar. It's called a celebrant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the proper name for
called a
them.
humanist.
Celebrant.
Well, my
I
funeral will be held on a
arranged
big
a
night.
humanist funeral. I arranged the shit myself.
The funeral itself is humanist, but the guy that's leading it is called the celebrant. So
Yeah,
that's
you'll know my
Well, he's
funeral
also
plan,
called a
right?
humanist. If you asked him, he'll tell you he's called a humanist too, because that's what they call themselves. I arranged the
Hey
actual
up,
funeral.
Gary.
I spoke to her. She came to my house and
We had a fella, Richard Celibate.
Yeah.
Yeah. till he gets chance for a bit of nooking, then he's breaking his celibacy.
Yeah. Up to that. All I
I mean,
can
when
do
it's
now is
but
sell me butt.
have you got yourself a
No
flashlight?
wonder you're squeezing in and out of your car.
I want to sell a what?
Yeah, it's what you call
Have you got yourself a flashlight?
No.
it's not celibate by choice.
Yeah, he's celibate by 3 flights of stairs.
Oh dear. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, he met a girl at the bottom, but they parted ways halfway up.
It might find that when it comes time to use it, it might have healed up a little bit.
No, it's still functioning correctly. I can guarantee that. I can guarantee.
16 strings to prove it.
It's like a lion that can't find a cave. It's like a roaring lion that can't find a cave to hibernate in.
I didn't hear you.
What the fuck?
Looking for a warm cave, slightly moist.
Have you
What
ever
did the
tried?
spider
have you
say
ever
to the
tried,
fly?
Richard, have you ever tried a jar full of chicken fillets?
No, never really been
Oh
that.
my God.
I might be like some of they do in Wales.
saying.
It's not for me.
Hey, up.
The fact that they don't do chicken fillets in jars, which means you have to put them in there first, it makes it even more.
Chicken fillets are some women with no boobs put in the bra just to give them a bit of.
Well, there you go. So it's like a soapy tit wank.
I had one of them when I was 21.
Micro pecker.
You
But
don't
yeah,
talk to his auntie anymore.
yeah. You see, that's where this chicken fillets come in because
Oh, yeah.
you know, like women that have got like 2 fried eggs.
I call them
Yeah.
two peas on the
I'll be back
dining
now.
They have these like things what they put in the bras to make them stick out a bit more, and they somebody called them chicken fillets for some reason, and I don't know.
I
But
call
yeah.
flat-chested women 2 peas on an ironing board.
Chris
Yeah.
calls them 2 fried eggs. Oh dear. Richard's not bothered so long as everything's in working order.
Correct. That's correct. I can guarantee you that.
Every night, is that right?
Well, it shows it's all in working order, so yeah.
I'll tell you something, Richard, I bet the pizza quite makes up for it. though.
Confirmed as being double strength. Double strength.
Is it plain? No, it's super sperm.
Yeah.
If you have non-identical twins, it must means you've got double strength tackle.
Yeah.
Both met at junction, and he says, "You go one way and I'll go other."
I'll take the high road, you take the low road.
Listen,
Well,
I want to know what
Richard,
I want to know what you
Richard,
class as working order.
You know what I mean. I'm not going to do it.
Not you, Jeanette. I'm
We're not
talking
going
Jeanette.
into so much
All right.
detail, no. Yeah.
What's working order, Jeanette?
If Richard says it's in working order, then I believe him. I don't need a demonstration or explanation as to what he means by all in working order.
Richard, she wants
Is your hands a reference to anything? Working order. Well, if he says that in working order, then it's
Oh,
in
yeah.
working order.
His hand's called Pamela.
You've got to start.
Hey,
You've
Richard's
got to start
director.
worrying when baby comes out and this turn around and say, "My dad's a wanker."
What did it say, Jim Rail? What did Jim Rail say on Family? The cage door might be open, but the beast is asleep.
You only do it for diagrams, Richard.
Oh dear. No, partners. I know AZ, and he wants him to, explain how he knows it's still in working order. He wants him to admit to something, but
No, I'm
don't
not.
lie, Richard.
Oh, I'm not. I've got the measure of his. I know his tactics.
You think you got a measure of hazy?
Oh, I
You
don't know.
don't fucking know hazy.
I've sussed
Listen,
you out.
what I'm here to entertain. I'm here to pull any
You
bit of
do that.
entertainment.
Correct.
Gary
I
says,
put
use
a bit of
the
entertainment
pulse device
wherever I
on the
see
magic
it.
one to see if it's got a
Like
pulse.
a red coat.
I'll get
Come
back
on,
to you on that,
told me
Gary.
I'm mad when she's coming.
What?
I'll get back to you on that one, Gary.
It says use pulse device on the magic one to see if it's got a pulse. He'll tell you next time he goes to the toilet, Gary.
Hey, at least it's what I ordered. Yeah, I've ordered a new aerial for my car as well off them, so I'll be able to pick up Chinese radio now.
You only pick up Taiwan.
I know. Chris was watching this program on. I think it were on his phone the other day. I think it went football were on or something. Anyway, so I'm in toilet and I heard him like chunching away under his breath, and I says, "What's up with you?" He says, "Well, I've put such and such on." He says, and it's fucking Chinese. I can't stand the word he's saying.
Chinese. It's a
I
Chinese
always
one.
used to make always used to make me laugh when somebody'd lend you a video of something that were in cinema. It'd be Chinese subtitles and some bastard walking past selling chocolates.
Or there'd be a head. You just see a head for half of the fucking film.
There's fag smoke drifting up in
Can you remember when there were like a flooding or an influx of these knockoff DVDs that they were selling on market? That's what you want about, Richard. They was walking in front of the screen.
See, I've got a new video that's just come out. It's not bad, but there's a line down the side of it. That's pretty...
Can you remember LimeWire?
Poor quality,
everybody downloading that
for it.
Yeah, you'd spend 8 hours or 9 hours downloading a movie, and then you go to play, you'd be like, "Oh yes, I got a fucking good film here." Press play, and there's no sound. It's just a video.
Or you get them black screens where it comes up, it says please visit this site for full video.
Or it's just the sound.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucked up.
Like a Bruce Lee movie where voices are completely out of whack.
Oh, I'll tell you something that used to get on my nerves. Can anybody remember that monkey? That was terrible acting, terrible. Yeah.
All the series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad used to watch it a lot.
I was Chinese.
Oh yeah, shit. I know what you mean now.
They were like kung fu things and
I do remember that.
I loved all fighting. I'm exactly like Harry. Like I'll fight the motherfucker. Harry will fight a motherfucker.
Yeah, and I'm sat there thinking, why do you watch
some shit? When you look back, there was some shit, but back then we thought it was good.
Big Z, yeah.
It was good because there was nothing else. There was nothing like that was the best of what was about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm thinking, well, how the heck can you understand what they're saying?
I mean,
that was right before Dave +5.
No, you were just waiting for fucking blankety blank.
Well, that was fucking
Celebrity Squares.
Blankety blank on.
Celebrity Squares.
Or Price is Right. Monkey was for people like me.
Blockbusters,
like the boys.
Clever People.
For the boys.
Yeah, Blockbuster, I remember that.
And the A-Team. Did you like the A-Team, Jeanette?
A what?
No.
The A-Team. Did you like that?
Yeah, used to fire 1,800 rounds.
Yeah.
They overturned Jeeps every episode and everybody just got out.
Yeah, every car exploded when in reality it really happens in real life.
How about Airwolf?
Oh, that was
I'm not getting on that plane here. Just have a drink of milk.
Can you remember what's it? We're talking
How about
car.
Street Hawk?
What?
Yeah, Night Rider.
Night Rider.
That brimming helicopter, weren't it?
Car. Fucking that's
Oh,
kick.
Night Rider.
What do we call it? What?
Night Rider.
Oh, Night Rider. That's it.
Night Rider.
Kicks
Airwolf. I quite like that Airwolf, actually.
Well, it was basically
That one with motorbike was shit, wasn't it?
the world's to ride in a
Street
helicopter.
Hawk. That was Street Hawk.
Street Hawk. What a load of shit that one, wasn't it?
How about Airwolf? Airwolf was good. The helicopter.
Yeah, I like the helicopter.
And I also liked the Fall Guy.
Yeah, Fall Guy, yeah. I love that big truck thing he used to drive. I love it.
I want to go back to days to Bionic Man and Bionic Woman because I want to be one.
Bionic Man.
$1 Million
and the
Man.
Hulk. The proper Hulk, yeah, $1 Million Man.
Oh, yeah. Something about what it says, don't make me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done a deal with a check shirt company.
He used to always make me laugh, though, when he used to go back to his normal size. His clobber was still, like, wearable, and how was that possible?
No, it were all in rips and tatters.
Yeah, but it was still, it got round it.
Yeah.
Well, they're hardly going to put him there naked, are they?
He did a deal with a lumberjack shirt.
With all his tackle hanging out, are they? You know, they've got to put him some clothes on. Let's be realistic. You know, we're talking about 70s, you know what I mean?
They were total shit, to be honest.
What screener sits in the corner, the Incredible Sulk?
The original Incredible Hulk.
I was going to say baby covered in snot.
I've sent that one home. Get the other one tomorrow.
Can anybody remember original Dukes of Hazzard?
Yeah, of course I can. I fucking grew up on that shit. That's why I'm a lunatic.
They didn't open the car door, they went straight through window.
You couldn't open a car door, that's why.
They welded them
Welded
shut and it
shut.
had a roll cage in it.
Yeah. It's a stock cat.
That's what I'm saying. Typical hillbilly. Weld doors shut just so you can only get through it through window.
We call it Red Police Car, Starsky and Hutch and Huggy
Oh
Bear.
yeah, original Starsky and
How about
Hutch.
chips?
Remember
Remember
Huggy Bear?
chips?
I used to love chips. Ooh.
Yeah.
We'll go back to Britain now. What
No,
about mine?
not from the chip shop.
What
The fucking road.
what was his name? Escalada or something? Yeah.
right, yeah.
Ooh.
Eric
You are,
Estrada.
yeah.
I can't remember their name. I just remember they had motorbikes and they used to ride side by side. And it was cool as fuck.
Can anybody remember Hill Street Blues?
Oh, God, yeah, I remember that.
Hi, Steve.
It always used to,
like Hill
always
Street
used to
Blues.
start with the same sentence and remember, be careful out there. He used to say,
Cagney and Lacey
oh, I
yeah,
like that.
Captain Lacey.
and Magnum PI.
That used to annoy me.
I used to like Magnum PI.
Tell you what I used to like. Well, I didn't really like it, but I used to think, God, she is
Tom Selleck.
fit. No, not a. What were they called? Oh God, I forgot now. I didn't even know.
Hey, come to think on it, Richard reminds me of Tom Selleck.
Was it the way?
Yeah. From about there upwards.
About that.
God, what were they
Yeah,
called?
that was the starting
What's it
point.
called? What were they
Eric
called?
Estrada, that Rick. Ooh.
Oh, with that series called with that bloke and woman and Glynis Barber with a woman.
Oh yeah.
That's not my camera, is it?
She were hot when she were in that. What were they called that?
Well, he's not
There you
hot
are,
now,
Rick.
but back in day were.
Where is
There you
that?
are, Rich.
Hi,
Oh,
Peter
that.
Kane. Oh yeah, Peter Kane.
He's
That's
aged,
what I never
that's
watched.
all.
Baywatch.
That's it, Partners. Dempsey and Makepeace.
Peace. That's it.
God, she
Oh,
was
yeah.
tiny in that.
There's Richard.
Yeah, Tom Selleck ain't so hot nowadays, but he were back in the day.
Glynis Barber, she were good looking in that. Oof.
Yeah, I like Werewolf too.
But yeah, for some reason,
I'll find you the number.
Baywatch didn't. Yeah, it didn't.
Oh, I thought
It didn't
Baywatch
do
was
it for me.
Oh,
People
did it for
running
me.
up and down a beach in swimwear, and
I
yeah.
thought they were all right, Baywatch. Right.
It's not so hot now, but it were back in the day.
Hey,
Yeah.
so now she got to that Sky Free hour at 11.
That's it.
Professionals. Yeah, that's
Paul
another
Channel
good one.
used to get a free 10 minutes at 10 to 11.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was it. What we called that? What they used to do a name for it. They used to put it on for 5 minutes. What were it called? Dish of the day. Dish of the day. That was it.
Can you remember Ready, Steady, Cook?
Yeah.
A lot of shit.
I like that. So while you got in the
Yeah.
bag, let's have a look what we can knock up.
I think it'd be a lot better if
Ainsley
we called
Elliott.
Ready, Steady, Starve. Ready, Steady, you get
Packner says, "Can you remember Babe Station?"
yeah, you got your free
Yeah.
10 minutes.
I remember being young, living at home, and coming home late and thinking, "Can I knock one out quick in the living room to Babe Station before anyone fucking comes down?"
Yeah, but the name clues it named Babe Station. Those women didn't watch Babe Station. Well, unless you're a lesbian. But
Well, you couldn't keep it quiet if you had it on video.
Listen,
and
I
you
don't know
had
if you
a
know
top
this,
load.
but most women are lesbians.
are they?
You
I must
should
be
know,
an
Jeanette.
exception then.
Hey, Jeanette, if you had a top loading VHS, you couldn't have a quiet one.
Listen, if you had to choose one woman, like you've
Remember
got to
them
sleep
top
with one
loading
woman in the
videos
world,
when it
who would it
ejected
be?
it, fucking threw it at you?
Love it, that is it?
If you have to have what?
If I got to choose a woman, one woman.
Yeah, who would you choose?
Who, all of us are just.
No, me.
No,
Oh,
are you a
right.
fucking lesbian?
You got a pierced tongue.
Well, that's
Listen,
a hard one.
I'll come to you. I'll come to you soon. It's a hard one. I know there's too many beautiful women out there. Yeah, that's why you got your fucking clitty tickler.
It's not just for ladies, it's for men.
I know that's for everything. Buttholes.
So testing around sandwiches.
Ew. That'd be last place I'd lick.
I bet George Clooney. I bet you lick his butthole.
No. I ain't licking nobody's butthole.
Who's
She was
she?
tired, yeah.
I asked if you're into KFC.
There ain't enough money in the world for me to do that.
Do you know when like people are like obsessed with all these TV women and all that? Like
I must admit that Glynis Barber, that she looked fit in a day. Yeah.
She did, yeah.
do you know her name? Jeanette, do you know her name?
Glynis
Glynis
Barber.
I don't know her name. Yeah, you're definitely a lesbian.
But yeah,
If I knew
you
her
know what I
name,
mean. It never crossed my mind, you know, who I'd choose if a fit bird. You know what I mean?
I bet they would. How about Joelle?
But
Where is she? She's not in
next
chat.
subject. not there's out wrong with Joelle, but yeah.
Whose ham sandwich would you have, Jeanette? We need to know.
Hey?
Whose ham hock? Whose ham hock
Whose
would you
ham
nibble?
sandwich would you chew on?
Would you have lettuce in your ham hock?
You what?
In your what? Richard,
If I
it's
was-
nothing to do with you.
Probably if I was on a deserted island and there were only me and another woman, yeah, maybe.
Are you saying you couldn't go with
Well,
that?
that's a yes.
But yeah, you know what I mean? That is the only scenario. If there were only me and another woman, then I might turn tables, if you know what I mean.
Me and Johnny, I can tell you straight up now, if it's just me and Johnny on a desert island, I'm definitely not letting him come me.
Yeah, but it means it all depends. You know,
Whoever he gets bummed,
this is the thing. No, listen. This is the thing. You're there on a desert island. Just
Yeah,
the
but they
two
need a
of you,
munch and a prod. We
you
just
get
need
to know each other intimately because you've got nobody else to talk to.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, but just because you're talking to somebody, I'm going to fucking lick their
No,
lettuce.
but what I'm saying is, it's like if you spend enough time with anybody,
It just comes down to simplicity, doesn't it? A woman needs a nibble and a prod, right? And we just need a tuck.
but yeah,
we
you know
just
what I
toss
mean?
each other
This is the thing. It all depends how long it takes you to get rescued. So you're, you know, day in, day out, you're talking to each other. You know, and, you know, telling each other intimate stories. Let's just
Jeanette's explaining the scenario.
Jeanette's
Well,
proper getting into it.
This should have to
She's
happen. and
proper
this should
getting
have to
into it.
happen,
I mean,
and
I'm telling her
then
about all the
do it.
places I like to be touched. And I mean, one thing led to
you
another.
can't say, and on art, that it would never happen because you don't know until you're in that situation.
So if you went on the coastline out to sea and the engine
Oh,
stopped, you consider it.
Well, I'd be buggered. I'd be damned.
If
Stop
you
coming
don't
out
listen,
today.
Imagine,
Anyway, you should have gone with Richard to Scotland because he went over to a little island.
imagine you were on a bus and it broke down. You had to wait 2 hours for rescue. Would
You know, as
consider
the saying goes, with a man, any hole's a goal.
In.
That's not true. That's not true.
Yeah.
Listen,
Some of
I
it
make
is
loads of holes.
pretty-
and I
Unless
don't
you
fucking-
put in that kind of, situation, you can't say for definite that, yeah, you won't get intimate with each other.
Oh, I can.
You can under
I fucking
fear of
can.
death. I've got Tracy, remember?
Yeah, but you wouldn't have Tracy, there'd only be you two on a desert island.
You and who?
Who two? Me and Johnny.
Yeah.
Well, we've
That's
both
it.
got
Listen,
passports.
me and Johnny were up here on our own for quite a long time, and we never ever considered bumming each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Well, I
can't
never, anyway. I don't know.
Or
If
in that kind of situation where they just, I'm shutting up.
The sexual thing was when
I
he gave
give
me a
up.
hairy pizza slice.
Don't talk about licking
No, you don't. You didn't give up. You,
No.
you give up too much information is what you give up.
No, what I'm saying is you can't say no, definitely not, until you're put in that situation. Nobody can.
Exactly. My whole point. Listen, this is how it started. I said every female is lesbian. And you said no, they're not. And then you proceeded to prove me right.
No, she was just
So-
saying.
And you told us a scenario that you'd have to have for you to consider it.
Yeah. Then she's like, well, yeah, but I've been telling her about all my deepest secrets. Like she
She's
knows
bringing
all
a whole
my-
new meaning to Desert Island. This is this.
So now we're trying to book you on a small island.
When
What
he
you
goes
pay
to
about
the
it,
Romans
you
do,
pay
that's
for
what I'm saying, mate.
I don't want to go to no small island.
Somebody's
Ever.
got to rub sticks together to make a fire.
You're not on the flight list.
That's
then.
me and Johnny. That's what me and Johnny will be doing when we're stuck on an island, rubbing sticks together.
I rest my case.
Dear.
No actual sticks. See, you dirty man.
Ah, you tell me out.
Disgusting.
I'm not explaining no fucking scenario for that.
No, mate, I'll just get a jellyfish and just fucking jam it in a jar.
Hey up. You're
Listen,
assuming
have you ever
you're
tried a jellyfish
assuming,
jammed
you're
in a coconut?
assuming that a jar washed ashore with you.
I can't say I have.
No, a coconut. A jellyfish jammed in a coconut.
I can't say that I have. Oh,
He's already designing it in his head.
no, it's
Just
never
make
crossed
sure
my
you-
mind,
I'm just
that
thinking of
one,
the things
I
I've got.
must
Listen, I'm thinking of the things I've
Just
got
make
to hand.
sure you scoop
Yeah.
coconut
Is it?
out beforehand.
So his
What the
next
fuck?
shed live, we're going to see a coconut and a glass of milk.
What the fuck? Let's rewind. Let's
What the
fucking
fuck?
take a second.
Rewind a second.
Today I've been cleaning my hairy nut.
Somebody's got to read you a bedtime story.
Yeah.
Johnny would read me a bedtime story whilst he was stroking my back. Would you, Johnny?
Fuck off.
It's what? Rubbing his beard up and down your spine.
on the crook of my
It's
neck.
called exfoliating.
Looking for someone to park
I mean,
his
you know,
BMX.
you might never get found. I'm
Hey,
taking a leaf out of Jeanette's book.
Anybody would be privileged to be on a desert island with me.
Of course,
Yeah,
because
there you
you're
go.
guaranteed fucking hanky-panky.
So come on, you're the baker. What are you going to do with these 2 coconuts?
Right, yeah, after you got the cook, let's go and find a jellyfish.
Only if you
Yeah,
build
big
me a top-notch oven.
On a desert island, you'd be lucky if you got electric.
Would you not try and whittle yourself a dildo first?
Not that desperate.
Instead of putting help in the sand, put a fucking Wi-Fi signal.
Yeah, Wi-Fi code.
No, what I'm saying is, if you want the top-notch nosh, you've got to be able to have something to cook it on.
Top
Yeah.
notch.
A top-notch. A top-notch
You
notch.
can call it Desert Island
If
Delight.
you want a top-notch notch,
If you want your fish fingers, yeah, you've got to catch some fish.
what the fuck? If you want your fishy fingers,
Captain
and a top-notch
Birdseye
notch.
is going overboard.
You're offering out a top notch, and now you're on about fish fingers as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
I've got the tins of
I can
beans.
whip up a lot with the fish.
I can supply the tins of beans.
He's asking to rewind in a minute. I can see it coming.
Yeah.
It's a new
Yeah,
movie coming out.
yeah.
Fucking octopus.
Hey, they come to do a gas
Top-notch.
safety check today. We have to take 14 bags of rice.
But the thing is, if I was stranded on an island with Richard, everything I've cooked would have to have ice taken out.
Oh God, I can't be doing it with eyes.
Listen, if you were on a desert island with
Who
Richard,
needs, being on a desert island with Richard because he's a fussy fucker?
No, I just don't like things. Really.
listen, if you were on a desert island with Richard,
If you're
how
on a
long?
desert island with Richard, it's either one
Jeanette,
of these
how long
things
do you
like
think-
a lumpet.
Jeanette,
Go
how
on.
long do you think it'd take for you to be on an island with Richard for you to convert him to a lesbian?
that before or after a top notch?
Listen, do you know I convince people in India to shave their eyebrows within 10 minutes?
You know what I mean? The thing is, you have to be resourceful when you're looking for food. So we are, Richard.
When you say food,
it's
when
my
you say
shopping
food,
list for today.
Hey, the fact that
I need a jellyfish and a coconut.
I'll eat any seafood. Bring it on. I'll sit there with an octopus on a stick.
Just make sure octopus has got 8 legs.
We now want to spend days and days trying to catch a fish or an octopus and then just be out bushes as a bloody Tesco.
24-hour Gary's just over the field.
Yeah.
It comes and goes each day.
There's your net on a little beach on a cove, being lesbian and all, and it's fucking
out. You know, it's a bit Rose carrier bag on the beach.
On the other side of Cove, there's a port with about 10 cruise liners in it. I'm looking around for jellyfish and a coconut and a bloody octopus.
Yeah, and just over the next few.
Now you've got to be careful with jellyfish because they sting, Richard.
Yeah.
I won't like you to get your bits stung.
No, I wouldn't like them stinging either.
Come back from the woods with a steak bake.
Listen, it's like vibrating.
The only problem being if you got stung with not have no vinegar to put on it because you're supposed to put vinegar on a jellyfish sting.
Oh yeah.
Just run to the nearest chip shop.
So you're supposed to piss on it. You're supposed to piss on it. You need a separate coconut to piss in, so then you can dip it in. You can't piss on your own dick.
Hey up, save dirty in a coconut directly.
What you should do is put the jellyfish in.
You'd have to piss.
Put the jellyfish in first. Piss on the jellyfish. It's gonna like neutralize it. Makes sense to me.
Might never talk to you again.
I mean, listen. After what you're gonna do to him, he ain't gonna talk to you again anyway.
We're not friends anymore.
We're
not friends anymore.
It's going to be a rough ride for this fucking octopus.
I'm going to unsubscribe to this guy.
Have man will eat.
Call it nibblers. If it's seafood, I'll bring it on. I'll eat a lot.
Hey, there might be some wild boar knocking about, Richard. So you might not.
Oh, what? Boy?
Might be wild boar knocking about, so you might not have to go in to see.
Yeah, you
might
not even need a coconut.
Well, Richard was a lorry driver. He can knock it over.
But yeah, carve a spearhead out of something and stick it on the stick, wrap it round.
This desert island's not sending us deserves because at the start we've got octopus, wild boar, coconuts, Tesco's behind bloody tree, and Aldi in the port. This is just not Isle of Man.
Hey!
Richard, that's when they go, it's not just an island, it's an M&S island.
Stick a stick up its bum. It comes out and we can spit roast it.
This is getting more like Alabama, Isle of Man.
Chris is in trouble tonight.
I'm just thinking practically, Johnny.
Not that I see many coconuts, but if next time I see a coconut, I'm going to look at it.
When he put the harness, did he put his collar side in?
Follow me.
Next time he sees a coconut, he's going to be thinking, where the fuck can I get myself an octopus?
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
I bought an octopus. I bought octopus once, a whole octopus to cook.
What did you
cooked it up and ate it.
Gordo got some kangaroo steaks from Iceland.
Hello, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hello, Brian.
I noticed just as conversation's getting interesting.
Yeah, they look like normal steaks, but the box is 3 foot long.
Brian,
Gordo's had kangaroo steaks.
You've missed it, Brian.
I've just keep the oven door shut because you get trying to jump out.
I tell you what else you could catch as well, Richard. A crocodile.
Crabs.
Gordo, the kangaroo steaks come with a pocket.
knowing my luck, I'd catch crabs off the octopus.
That'll be me, that.
Come back next week and say you're the father.
Cheers, Callum.
Kangaroo steaks, you have to keep the other dogs.
Well, they must be partners because Gordo got some. What else did he get? Kangaroo steaks and some. I forgot what he said now.
Ostriches, you get one massive chicken leg in the back.
Hey, that's the thing, Richard. There might be ostriches on this desert island, and eggs is massive.
It's got Chester Zoo on it. Where we're going.
Scrambled egg you could make with one egg.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, you can make scrambled egg, and then you haven't got to find a coconut.
I think we're getting mixed up here between Desert Island and Jurassic Park.
Got to have something to eat out of. You know, we don't want to be like.
Yeah, let's make up a list and send Chris to us.
We don't want to be like Neanderthals, and yeah, you've got to have
listen, I'm going to show you. If you're on a desert island for long enough to where you got to find food, you ain't going to give a fuck about plates or do
it. But yeah, you know, you can eat coconut out at middle and use them as like bowls to eat your food out of.
No, but you can't use them because they're full of bloody squids, jellyfishes.
What?
Full of jellyfish and jizz.
Yeah, the jellyfish.
That's not egg white, by the way. We ate all that.
Oh no!
Jeanette's like, oh, look at all this egg white we left.
You're pouring awful thoughts in Richard's head.
No.
I'm on about next time you go to Sainsbury's or Tesco's.
I don't think if I ever see a coconut, I will think of this conversation tonight, that's for sure.
Hey, I've just thought of something else and all.
Oh, wildfire.
You know, octopus, it gives like a black dye thing out. You can bottle that up and write a message in a bottle.
That's called ink. It's ink. It shoots ink to protect.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? A bit of stick and scribble a note on a palm leaf or something. You know, stuff like that.
And then put it in a screw top bottle.
And then what's going to happen then? You're going to send a fucking postman Pat's going to turn up.
Yeah, no, you just drop it round to that Tesco's behind Bush in every box.
Oh, stick through letterbox what Tesco's has got it.
What are you going to do then? Put in a coconut and throw it in the sea and wait for someone to fucking find it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be waiting for a while.
It'd be washed back up
that's
with
not your only
jellyfish.
Just make sure, Richard, you wear a white T-shirt so we can use it as a flag.
Thanks.
When airplanes going over.
Is there anybody else actually doing anything on this island? I think you've done a lot of job. I've got to go out. I've got to find the coconut. I've got to find the jellyfish. I've got to find the octopus. I've got to get a crocodile, and then I've got
you've got to stop the pigeon.
You forgot hog roast.
And hog roast, So what's everybody else doing while I'm doing all this work?
Well, if it's only me and you.
I'm trying to tell Jeanette she's not really a lesbian, and she's like, "Listen, I'm fucking doing Richard, and that's it." I'm turning him. He will be lesbian by the evening.
I'll let Easy make me a grass skirt, so I'm covering my dignity up.
Listen, I mean, there's only so much you can cover up with a grass skirt. Dignity is not one of them.
But this is the thing: when you're on a desert island, you can get very resourceful.
No, you get naked is what you wanted to say.
Certainly.
Unless your suitcase sort of accidentally sure and you've got all your clothes, then you just hang them out to dry and Bob's your uncle.
So now we've got luggage with us as well, have we?
But the thing is, Richard, you never know which way tide's going, so it might just wash up onto shore. Or if you know...
I'm going to have to go on booking.com.
if you know where wreckage of the ship is, you can go diving and see what you can come up with.
Right. Oh, Faye, have you actually been in like a chicken?
So Richard,
You know,
so write this in your schedule. So you got to dive in after octopus finding, or maybe you can roll them two
You might
fucking
come
tasks
across
into
an
one.
octopus while he's going out to shipwreck.
And don't forget to change your sexuality while
of
you're
all
there.
these jobs, I have to go rooting around bloody shipwreck as well, have I?
You might want to find some women's clothes as well, because you're gonna have to be a lesbian by the end of the night. So if you can get yourself a vagina.
I thought we'd lost focus there. But...
Have I been nominated for this job?
I don't know. I mean, you're the most convincing lesbian out of all of us.
Obviously, you're going to be my first choice, Richard.
Yeah,
I bet folks is thinking, God, I wouldn't like to be shipwrecked on an island with her. She's got too many, do this and do that.
Well, Richard, you get member privileges. You get member privileges.
I got to be honest, it doesn't sound like a great package holiday for me.
It doesn't sound too good to me either.
Yeah. He's changing his mind after all this.
I've heard of all inclusive.
Listen, me and Johnny be fine. Me and Johnny build some wicked shit. We'll wank each other off every now and again, and then it's fine.
Yeah.
You two.
I've changed my mind. I'm going to be shipwrecked with Johnny because he could build me a tree house.
Tree house.
Right.
A tree house.
A tree house.
I thought that's what you did when you went in hospital while they tried to work out how badly injured you were. Oh no, that's tree house.
Yeah, you've got to think, with the brain. Yeah, who you'd sooner be shipwrecked. He's all right. He can build guitars, but Johnny's the one that can build houses and whatnot.
He built his workshop. He's in.
Yeah, I know. He had built a summer house like you have.
He stuck his fence down and moved into Panasonic car park now.
What I do is when I go out to shipwreck swimming.
I made a fucking superstar. I don't know if you ever seen Harry.
I'll bring some pallets back for Johnny to build a shed with.
That's the point, partner. Johnny would be able to find materials for free.
It doesn't have to be pallets, Richard. I could do it out of somebody's fence.
You could even take bits off
that box on the back of my house is built. That was somebody's.
You can actually get pieces off its shipwreck, Johnny.
All right. Is that why they call it shiplap? It's ripped it off the ship.
But yeah, you go out to shipwreck and see what's salvageable.
How much tackle do you think I can carry, especially while trying to swim?
That's where coconuts come in, Richard, as a buoyancy aid.
No, they can't use them. They're full of jellyfish.
You're not always. I mean, when you're on an island, you gotta organize it so everything is usable twice. So you get the coconut, you eat the inside of the coconut, then you got the coconut shell, and you fill it with the octopus. Then you have your romantic evening, and then later on in that evening, you eat octopus, which is tender and marinated.
I've just thought there another use for coconut.
It's very handy having a trailer, but that's.
Can you remember? Can you imagine sat right campfire at night and you say, "Oh, there's us coming with coconut shells."
Taking the piss out.
Being magical.
I like to call it octopussy.
You could call it
not
chicken supreme, octopus supreme.
Hey, there might even be a few chickens out there, Richard.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We'd be able to have a varied diet. We'd have eggs.
Have you ever tried to catch a chicken? They're fucking slippery little fuckers.
I'd let Richard do catching at chickens.
No, I just peel the lid off the bucket slowly.
I'd be kind. I'll make him a lasso so he.
Thanks. Well,
my chicken doesn't peel the lid off slowly.
While I'm doing all this work.
Hey, you never know. There might even be rabbits or hares or think of that.
This is no longer a desert island. This is a safari park.
turned out we're all at Lonely.
Yeah. What a shame, right? This is Jurassic
All
Park.
this is because Jeanette's a lesbian. I can't believe it. It's crazy.
It's
not Jurassic Park, Richard. That doesn't need to put me graph.
It's somebody who isn't in England.
Who started this fucking amazing conversation?
Yeah, this is all going over to Isle of Wight on ferry, you see.
Yeah. Next time I'm on the ferry, I'm going to panic. Else that's me with jellyfish and flipping coconuts.
Richard's going to be going, oh, what's in there?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can get yourself a
Hey, that's another thing. I know, Richard, there might be some tuna in sea. Not in tins, though.
Say, well, when Richard was rescued, he was talking to some coconuts and doing something you don't want to know about with an octopus.
Oh,
Depends
dear.
if it's tuna, if sunflower oil or brine.
They've bought a new advert.
Have you seen the film? Have you seen the film where the guy has strawberry jam and crab paste sandwiches because it reminds him of his girlfriend?
Hey, Richard, it could be worse. Did you watch Castaway? He ended up talking to a football with a thing.
Oh, Wilson. Yeah, that's Wilson, man.
Well, he's on a certain flight list. So
Manx burnt it.
What?
But yeah.
Wilson, I was. Wilson, the football.
Yeah.
You can buy them now.
Yeah.
You can buy yourself a Wilson.
I'm on. Yeah. Anyway, so it's not inflated, but it draws a face and he talks to it.
You don't draw a face. It's a hand mark smudge. Castaway Wilson.
Anyway.
But we saw pizza in his pizza.
I'm going to get going because it's just gone 11:30. So thank you, Richard, for becoming my first member. Thank you to Ruby. Yeah, that's Tom Hanks.
You can buy him. You can buy him now.
Oh, right. So thank you for Richard for my first membership. Second one membership to Ruby Slippers.
Well, I still love you, Jeanette, but I'm too tight to.
So I'll see you all on the next one on Saturday, guys. Thank you to Johnny, Richard, and AZ coming up on the panel.
You can buy them for 15 quid.
What, a football with a face?
Football.
It's Wilson.
Who goes Wilson?
Oh, fucking Castaway.
So yeah. Anyway,
it's the actual name of the football.
I'll see you all later, guys.
People actually buy that.
Bye, everybody.
People actually buy that crap.
Yeah. We're still alive. Richard, you buy stuff that vibrates on your face.
I don't know. It vibrates on me.